$1 million to give away to somebody that can prove that they are smarter than a 5th grader. And this is my class: Cody, Mackenzie, Sierra, Nathan, and Olivia. All right, guys, you ready to meet your new classmates? Yeah! He is a 50-year-old middle school principal who attended Washington Elementary in Union, New Jersey. Welcome, Neal Roden. Neal, how are you?
Great.
Welcome to the show.
My pleasure.
And I'm guessing this is a photo of when you were attending Washington Elementary?
That's me in 5th grade.
Look at that. You look like you work for the Eisenhower administration or something. So, a middle school principal, what kind of job is that?
The best job in the world.
Really? Oh, well, how cool. These are your new classmates. So pick one of them and let's get started.
All right, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, come on up here. All right, Neal, let me tell you how this game works. On the board, you're going to see 10 questions. They range from 1st grade through the 5th grade. You ace this test, and we know you will. We're going to give you an additional question that will be worth $1 million.
Whoa!
Now, at any point, you can drop out of school here, okay? You can take the money that you won and you can leave. But before you leave, you have to look into that camera and tell millions of people, I am not smarter than a 5th grader. Do I have your word on that, Neal?
You got my word.
The middle school principal. I trust your word. All right, let's find out, is Neal Roden smarter than a 5th grader? All right, 10 subjects, Neal. Time to pick one. What do you think, Neal?
All right, we're gonna try 1st grade spelling.
1st grade spelling. All right. The 1st grade spelling question is, spell the following word: giraffe. Spell the word giraffe. Your classmate Mackenzie has locked in.
Okay, I think I'm gonna spell this one on my own. All right, giraffe. G-I-R-A-F-F-E.
Take a look at the board, Neal. Giraffe is actually spelled G-I-R-A-F-F-E. You're right, you got $1,000. Mackenzie had the right answer as well. All right, you're off to a good start. Let's double it.
Let's go 1st grade English.
1st grade English. All right, Neal. The 1st grade English question worth $2,000 is, how many past tense verbs are in the following sentence? Nathan thought that Sierra ate his lunch. How many past tense verbs are in the following sentence? Nathan thought that Sierra ate his lunch. Mackenzie has locked in her answer.
We got 2 verbs, thought and ate, and both of those are past tense because it would be think and eat. I'm going to say 2. Locking it in.
I will tell you this, Neal. Nathan was wrong. I ate Nathan's lunch. Sierra had nothing to do with it. All right. The question. How many past tense verbs are in the following sentence? Nathan thought that Sierra ate his lunch. You said 2. Let's see what Mackenzie said, see if she can save you if you're wrong. Mackenzie said 2. She can't save you. She doesn't have to. You got $2,000, Neal.
All right.
2 past tense verbs, thought and ate. See how easy this is?
It's a lot easier from home.
Yeah. All right, pick another classmate.
All right. Cody.
Cody, come on up here. Now, Neal, I will say this. You have one of the largest cheering sections I've ever seen on the show. You want to say hello to the people over here cheering for you today? Family, friends, students.
My brother and my entire school.
That's awesome.
Students, teachers, parents.
That's
just
awesome.
the best.
All right, you got $2,000. The next question is worth $5,000, Neal. 8 subjects remain.
Let's do 3rd grade math.
3rd grade math. The $5,000 question is, a pack of baseball cards contains 8 cards. What is the fewest number of packs you need to have 58 cards? A pack of baseball cards contains 8 cards. What's the fewest number of packs you need to have 58 cards? Cody has locked in his answer.
If I had 7 packs, I'd have 56. So I'd have to buy another pack to get 58. So I would have to have 8 packs. And I'm locking in my answer. And if I miss this, I will
Neal,
not
I
have
couldn't
a
have
teaching
explained
job.
it better myself. You're absolutely right. You got $5,000. All right. You got $5,000, and we'll be playing for $10,000 right after this. Welcome back to All You Smarter Than a 5th Grader. Our contestant, Neal Roden, has got $5,000. He's about to play for 10. He's a middle school principal. You got a lot of people here rooting for you today. We are about to play for $10,000. You have 7 subjects remaining on the board, Neal. It's time to select one of them.
Let's go with 2nd grade social studies.
2nd grade social studies. A question normally answered by 7-year-olds. For $10,000, here's the 2nd grade social studies question. True or false, the U.S. president must be a natural-born citizen of the United States? True or false, the U.S. president must be a natural-born citizen of the United States? Cody has locked in his answer.
That is absolutely, oh, I hope I'm not putting myself in there, absolutely true. Locking in.
I will tell you this, everybody at the desk got it absolutely right. You want to see what they said?
Oh, yeah, right away.
The class said, true, you got $10,000. Good job, Cody.
Thank you, bud.
You would like this class. They are smart. They were 5 for 5. All right. We are down to 6 questions and 3 classmates. It's time to pick another one.
All right. All right, Olivia.
Olivia. All right. Well, we have 6 subjects remaining. It's your choice, Neal.
All right. Olivia, let's go with 2nd grade life science.
2nd grade life science. The $25,000 2nd grade life science question is... Oh, it's a classroom club question. This means that we take these questions from actual students around the country. In this case, it was Julia from Incarnation Catholic School. She is a 2nd grader there. And because we selected Julia's question, "Are you smarter than a 5th grader?" is giving her school a computer lab. How about that?
All right.
As a principal, you gotta like that. All right.
That's great.
Let's see Julia's question for $25,000. Which of the following is an insect body part? Lorax, thorax, syntax. Which of the following is an insect body part? Lorax, thorax, syntax. Olivia has locked in her answer.
It's head, thorax, abdomen. So I'm locking in with thorax, choice B.
You want to see an insect body? We've got a picture of one. Take a look at the board, Neal. Abdomen,
Yes.
thorax, and head. You are right. You got $25,000.
Yes.
Neal, here's the good news. You won't have to hang your head in shame at the school. Regardless what happens the rest of the game,
Yep.
you've got at least $25,000.
All right.
And we're halfway through this test. 5 subjects remain. Pick your next subject and let's play for $50,000.
All right. Let's do 3rd grade U.S. geography.
For $50,000, the 3rd grade U.S. geography question is, what is the capital of Michigan? What is the capital of Michigan? Olivia has locked in her answer. How were you on state capitals?
Pretty good. And what is the capital of Michigan? Lansing, and I'm gonna lock it in.
Did Ann Arbor ever cross your mind?
No.
Good, because the answer's Lansing. You got $50,000, and we'll be playing for $100,000 when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Our contestant, Neal Roden, has $50,000. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good. Little schwitzen, but I'm feeling good.
All right, Mr. Middle School Principal, it's time to pick another classmate, and let's go for $100,000.
All right. Sierra.
Sierra, come on up here. more subjects remain. For $100,000.
Let's go 4th grade astronomy.
4th grade astronomy. Let me remind you, Neal, you can still hear the question and drop out of school, okay? You have both your cheats remaining. You have your save remaining. This question is worth $100,000. The 4th grade astronomy question is, in 1962, who was the first U.S. astronaut to orbit the Earth? In 1962, who was the first U.S. astronaut to orbit the Earth? Sierra has locked in her answer.
In 1962, who was the first U.S. astronaut to orbit the Earth? I think that was John Glenn, and I'm going to lock it in.
You're not real big on cheating, are you?
No.
No.
Not at all. Not allowed.
Trying to be a good example for all your students here today.
Always.
Not going to cheat. Even if it costs you $75,000, you're not going to cheat.
Nope. No.
I admire that. In 1962, who was the first U.S. astronaut to orbit the Earth? Actually orbited the Earth 3 times. And you know why that happened? Because he was a guy and he didn't want to stop for directions. And the astronaut was John Glenn. You got $100,000.
Yes! All right.
Neal, I have to tell you something. We've been doing this for quite a while. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody get this far and be this calm and confident. I'm serious, and you know. A lot of smart people have stood where you are standing right now. We have never given away $1 million. This could be the day today. Only 3 subjects left on the test, Neal. Which one would you like?
Let's do 4th grade ancient cultures.
4th grade ancient cultures. For $175,000, here's the question. The peak of the ancient Maya civilization occurred approximately when? 3500 BC, 900 AD, 1750 AD. The peak of the ancient Maya civilization occurred approximately when? 3500 BC, 900 AD, 1750 AD. Sierra has locked in her answer. What are you thinking, Neal?
I'm thinking toss-up between 2.
Multiple choice.
So, in this situation...
What are the 2 you're thinking of?
900 and 1750.
You have both your cheats left, or you have a save. You get it right, you got $175,000. You miss it, you drop down to $25,000. That's a $150,000 swing. Or you could walk out of here right now with $100,000.
I think I'm going to do a peek.
You want a peek? The middle school principal finally cheated. The question is, the peak of the ancient Maya civilization occurred approximately when? 3500 BC, 900 AD, or 1750 AD? You were between 900 AD and 1750 AD. Sierra said 3500 BC. So it looks like we have the entire board covered. You're down to 2.
All right. Columbus is 1492, and all those people come after him and pretty much destroy things by 1750. Okay, so at this point, she said 3,500. If I say 900,
then you have
we got those 2 answers covered.
2 of the 3 answers covered.
Okay, I'm gonna play it safe since I've messed this one up, and I'm going to, you did A, right? I'm going to lock in with B.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling like we got it covered.
It's the first time you've looked nervous during the entire test. Neal, I've got some bad news. The correct answer is coming up right after this. A 5th grader, our contestant, middle school principal Neal Roden, has got $100,000. We're playing for $175,000. I gave you the option to drop out of school with $100,000. You didn't want to do that. The question, the peak of the ancient Maya civilization occurred approximately when? 3,500 BC, 900 AD, 1750 AD. I will tell you this. One of the 2 you originally thought is the right answer. You were torn between 900 AD and 1750 AD. You cannot be saved here because Sierra is wrong. Let's see what the rest of the class said, just for giggles. You were torn between 2 answers, and so were they. How you feeling now, Neal?
Not good. But hopeful. You haven't said it's wrong yet.
The question was, the peak of the ancient Maya civilization occurred approximately when? 3,500 BC, 900 AD. That's what you selected. 1750 AD. You didn't walk away with $100,000. And because of that, you now have $175,000. The right answer is B, 900 AD. You can return to the class here because Mr. Rhoden is down to his last classmate. Nathan, come on up here.
All right, Nathan. Come on, buddy.
We have 2 questions left. They're both 5th grade questions. The next correct answer, say it, Neal, is worth how much?
$300,000.
$300,000. Time to pick another subject.
Let's go science.
Science. For $300,000, here it is. After discovering radium in 1898, what French chemist became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? After discovering radium in 1898, what French chemist became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Nathan has locked in his answer. He's usually pretty fast, not quite so fast that time. What do you know about chemistry?
It wasn't one of my best subjects. But after discovering radium in 1898, what French chemist became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize?
And radium is so 1800s.
I am going to go with Marie Curie, and I'm going to lock my answer in.
Now, we've got some pretty smart kids here. There's 5 of them. One of them said Marie Curie. One of them. After discovering radium in 1898, what French chemist became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Neal, the correct answer is Marie Curie. You got $300,000. Nathan had the correct answer as well.
Come on, buddy.
How you feeling?
Nervous.
Neal, there's one question left on the board. What's it worth?
$500,000.
$500,000. $500,000. That's what it's worth, and that's what we're going to be playing for right after this. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? We are about to play for $500,000 with our middle school principal, Neal Roden. The last subject, Neal, is literature. You can see the question and still drop out with $300,000, okay? Do not answer too quickly, Neal.
Okay.
You ready to see the question?
Yep.
All right.
We're ready.
For $500,000, the 5th grade literature question is, Gulliver's Travels is a novel written by what 18th century author? Gulliver's Travels is a novel written by what 18th century author? Nathan has locked in his answer. The question, Gulliver's Travels is a novel written by what 18th century author?
It's a good question.
That's why it's at the top of the board. Here's your options. You have a copy left, you have a save left. You could walk out of here right now with $300,000. Or you could answer the question yourself.
I have an idea about who it is.
What's your idea?
For some reason, the name Swift is coming to my brain, but it's not certain enough, and I should have taken my 6th grade teacher's advice to heart. Because on the back of my report card at one term, she wrote, "It's a shame he doesn't read more."
Little did she know it would be worth $500,000.
Guys, what I'm about to say, I don't ever want you to say, but I've got to drop out of school.
A standing O, Neal. Awesome job. I would have loved to have given you $500,000. All you had to know was the name of the author of Gulliver's Travels. If you had had to guess, you would have said?
Swift.
First name?
I want to say Jonathan.
If you had have said that, you would have $500,000. Jonathan Swift wrote Gulliver's Travels. No shame here. You're walking out with $300,000, Neal.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great job. One last piece of business we have. Remember it? There's the camera.
My name is Neal Roden. I'm a middle school principal, and I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Are you guys ready to meet your new classmate? All right. She's a 19-year-old sophomore at San Diego State University. She attended Lake Forest Elementary. Welcome, Kalyn Gottfried.
How you doing?
Kalyn, how are you? Welcome to the show. Look at you. Is this at Lake Forest Elementary?
It is.
Surely this was not picture day. This had to be the auditions for the Olivia Newton-John tribute show or something. And you attend San Diego State?
I do, yeah.
Majoring in?
Political science.
Political science. And I understand that you brought some of your sorority sisters with you today.
I did.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to the show.
With an A, with an A-L-P, with a P, with a P, with a P-H-A. A-L-P, P-H-A, L-P.
Looks like there's one or two good times around the old sorority house, huh?
Many.
Yeah. All right, welcome to our classroom.
Thank you.
You got some new classmates today. These guys are going to be taking the same test you're taking, and we're going to let you cheat off of them. That's good news.
Good.
So pick one of them and let's get started.
I think I'm going to do Cody. That's my brother's name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Cody. I like your shoes. Thank you.
All right. If at any point the test gets to be too difficult, you can drop out with the money that you've acquired. But before you leave us, you have to tell the entire planet, I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
I can do it.
You can do it? I believe you. All right. Let's find out, is Kalyn Gottfried smarter than a 5th grader? For $1,000, pick your first subject.
Let's do first grade science.
First grade science, all right. For $1,000. The first grade question is, true or false? All carrots are orange in color. True or false? All carrots are orange in color. Your classmate Cody has locked in his answer. You've got that serious look on
Well,
your
I
face.
feel like this is an obvious answer, but then again, what? I don't Okay, all carrots are orange in color. I've only eaten orange carrots in my life. So I'm gonna say all carrots are orange in color. I'm gonna say that that is true.
Let's ask your sorority sisters what they think. You like her answer true?
I think it's right.
Think it's right?
Yeah.
First grade science. Guess what, girls? You're all wrong. There are white, yellow, and purple carrots.
Oh.
So, here's where we stand. If he didn't say false,
I'm out.
you may still have time to catch the bus before it leaves the school parking lot. Let's hope he said false. For $1,000, your good luck charm, Cody, said false. Did you know the other colors that they came in as well? I love a smart class. All right, so pick another subject and let's get there.
What? Let's do geography.
Geography, all right. First grade U.S. geography. Kalyn, here is the $2,000 question. What word does the C stand for in the U.S. city known as Washington, D.C.? What word does the C stand for in the U.S. city known as Washington, D.C.? Cody has locked in his answer. You feeling better about Washington, D.C. than carrots?
I am, yeah. Okay, the C in Washington, D.C. stands for Columbia. Please.
The college girl got one right on her own. You got $2,000. Way to go, Kalyn.
I'm scared.
Thanks for the help, Cody.
Thanks, Cody.
All right, they can only help you a couple of questions at a time, so you need to pick another classmate. Mackenzie, come on up here. Kalyn, go ahead and pick a subject. Your choice. Grammar?
Grammar.
All right.
Grammar.
She wants second grade grammar.
Do it.
The $5,000 question is, what word is the action verb in the following sentence? When Olivia is at the beach, she swims in the ocean. What word is the action verb in the following sentence? When Olivia is at the beach, she swims in the ocean. Mackenzie has locked in her answer.
Okay. I was never very good at grammar at the beach.
I know the feeling.
What's the difference between an action verb and a verb? I don't think there is.
You tell me.
I don't know. I'm thinking. I want to go with my... Okay, I'm going to trust my instinct here. And the action verb in the following sentence is swims. Woo!
I would imagine if you go into politics, you're going to have to trust your instincts a lot of time. And in this case, your instincts were absolutely right. You got $5,000. Nothing to it. $5,000, let's double that right now. You want to?
Let's do it.
7 subjects remain. Pick one of them, Kalyn.
Let's do second grade physical education.
Second grade physical education.
We're gonna climb the ladder. We're climbing.
For $10,000, the second grade question is coming up next time on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Good night, everybody.